Hey everyone, and welcome to the Cloud Gaming Extreme channel. Today we're having a look at ARK across Stadia, Series X, Xcloud and GeForce NOW. Two of these are upscaled via the Sheild TV, whereas Stadia is running at 4K on the Google TV and the Series X is obviously 4K native. So can you tell the difference out of these four images and tell me which one is Stadia, which is Series X, Xcloud and Sheild TV? Now, I did have an issue with the Sheild TV AI upscaling, which I had to turn off for the Xcloud, otherwise I just got constant connection issues. It did make it look quite a lot better. I was using the side-loaded app for Xcloud, so this isn't the best representation of Xcloud, but the only way I can get it at 4K with the upscaling at the moment. So as we flick through here then, Stadia is actually the one on the bottom left, which is now full screen, over to the Series X, which is bottom right, Xcloud, which is up in the top left, and GeForce Now upscaled on the Sheild TV Pro on the top right. So quite a difference here, Xcloud really having problems here with the upscaling. As we go to Stadia and the Series X side by side, you can see just how good the Stadia's version is here. The foliage here is very good. The Series X with the HDR though does look extremely good. As we switch to the Xcloud version, we can really see that difference quite badly, especially as we start looking at the rocks here. The pickaxe just looks like it's from a completely different game, and the same with the rock, so it definitely looks like the Xcloud version is not running on the Series X blade here, otherwise it should be a lot closer to the version on the right. As I was using the Android for Android TV, it may be that some of the versions there for mobile have not yet been updated, but a massive difference there, especially as looking over the foliage. As we switch over to GeForce Now next to the Series X though, this was a big surprise for me. Looking on the TV, I was just in awe at the quality of the GeForce Now upscaling here. On the PC monitor, it does look a little bit more washed out, but the quality for GeForce Now I was really impressed with here, although the Series X does still look better side by side. As we go full screen with the Stadia version then, we can see that 4K is not quite full 4K now, and we can see that 30 frames per second cap after seeing the other versions at 60 frames per second plus, and it does feel a little bit more sluggish. However, you do get used to the 30 frames per second when you've been playing for a little while, and it is not as noticeable. But those lighting effects really do look good on Stadia. However, the HDR version, as we switch over to the Series X, is absolutely phenomenal, and this is what you are paying for. It has been updated on Game Pass for Series X, and that really shows. Look at that draw distance and the water effects as we look out over the lake here. Series X really is doing a good job, which can't be said for the Xcloud version, which, as you can see here, looks extremely washed out. The detail is very poor, and getting attacked by two things at once is pretty much the way Xcloud is going on ARK. But now as we look at GeForce Now full screen, this is the one that really did impress me. As you can see, it's pushing 60 to 70 frames per second most of the time, and look at that kind of PC graphics. Although it's upscaled from 1080, on a TV screen it does look extremely smooth, and I was really surprised here. So GeForce Now really did come out on top for me. Although the colours do look a little bit more washed out, I would say that it was on par, if not better than the Stadia version, especially because it's pushing more than that 60 frames per second. So as we come back side by side then to finish off, that's just a quick overview of ARK across the four different versions so that you can see just how good the Stadia port is. Unfortunately, that 30 frames per second at 4K does ruin it a little for me, but it is definitely playable and a good port for the game. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let us know in the comments below which version of ARK you've been playing, if any at all. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.